Knicks news alert. The team is facing a critical game against the Grizzlies, but more bad news is hitting the roster. McBride and Mitchell Robinson are out, and Jalen Brunson is questionable with an ankle injury. Can New York survive this injury crisis? Plus, we're breaking down that staggering $209 million payroll and whether expectations are truly too high for this team. We've got the latest on Jalen Brunson's ankle soreness after that brutal loss to Houston and what it means for the Knicks' playoff push. And finally, the full details on the worrying injury, updates for Brunson, McBride, and Robinson ahead of the Memphis clash. Don't miss a second of this urgent update. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Knicks hit by fresh injury blows as McBride and Mitchell Robinson are ruled out for Wednesday's crucial game against the Memphis Grizzlies. This back-to-back situation, following a tough loss to the Houston Rockets, leaves the Knicks scrambling, especially with McBride dealing with a pelvis issue after recent surgery and Robinson sidelined for ankle management. McBride, just back from a lengthy absence, is still finding his rhythm, while Robinson's absence thins out the frontcourt. The team is already grappling with inconsistency and other injury concerns, making this a pivotal moment as they try to stabilize their standing, currently just one game ahead of the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference standings. The pressure is mounting to avoid extending their three-game losing streak. Don't go anywhere, because the fallout from these injuries is just the beginning of our report. We'll dive into whether this team's massive payroll is setting them up for disappointment. With the New York Knicks facing a three-game losing streak and owner James Dolan's championship or bust declaration echoing, questions are mounting about expectations. ESPN's Vince Goodwill suggests the media and fanbase might be setting the bar too high, but with a staggering $209 million payroll, the seventh highest in the league, and being near the second apron, the all-in narrative is undeniable. Bolstered by Jalen Brunson, a consistent MVP contender and reigning clutch player of the year, and the team's Eastern Conference Finals appearance last season, the pressure to perform and avoid regression is immense. The decision to move on from coach Tom Thibodeau for Mike Brown was framed as an evolution, making the expectation for a title run not just warranted, but necessary. Fans and the organization alike should demand more than just maintaining the status quo. But are those high expectations justified, or is there a deeper issue at play? We're digging into the concerning Jalen Brunson update that could shake up the Knicks' playoff hopes. Jalen Brunson's status for Wednesday's game against the Memphis Grizzlies is now in serious doubt, listed as questionable with right ankle soreness. This critical blow comes on the heels of a dismal 111-90 for loss to the Houston Rockets, extending the Knicks' losing streak to 3 games. Brunson struggled in that game, scoring just 12 points on inefficient shooting, and his absence would leave a massive void in scoring and playmaking for a team already searching for answers. With New York just one game ahead of the Cleveland Cavaliers for third place in the Eastern Conference, maintaining home court advantage in the playoffs is paramount. Players like Josh Hart are emphasizing the need for desperation and sacrifice. While Memphis has one of the league's worst records, the Knicks' recent form against winning teams has been poor, making consistency a major concern, especially with defensive lapses noted by coach Mike Brown. Can the Knicks find a way to win, even without their star point guard? We've got the latest, most worrying details on Brunson's injury and what it means for the team's immediate future. The New York Knicks are facing a difficult stretch, not only with 3 consecutive losses, but now with significant injury concerns ahead of their clash with the Memphis Grizzlies. Jalen Brunson is questionable with ankle soreness, McBride is out managing a core muscle injury, and Mitchell Robinson is sidelined due to the second night of a back-to-back. Brunson's ankle issue, coupled with his subpar performance against Houston, is a major worry for an offense that relies heavily on him. McBride's continued absence after returning from surgery adds to the backcourt woes. While Landry Shamet's return is a small positive, the Knicks struggle to close out games against lesser opponents. Even a short-handed Memphis team highlights their current instability. Brunson's health is paramount for their playoff aspirations, regardless of the outcome in Memphis. Will the Knicks manage to navigate this injury storm? Stay tuned for our full outro as we recap all the top stories and give you the full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's Urgent Knicks update. Miles McBride and Mitchell Robinson are out, Jalen Brunson is questionable, and the team's championship aspirations hang in the balance. We've dissected the massive payroll and the pressure it brings, all while the Knicks are fighting to hold onto their playoff seeding. Don't miss another critical moment in the NBA season. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and join the conversation in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for real-time updates and exclusive content. We'll see you on the next broadcast.